Okay, I just want to say this: AEW right now is better than WWE. I'm just gonna say it. I know people gonna say, "No, right now they're just building up the roster out of old WWE guys or whatever the case may be." AEW is better right now. CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, Adam Cole, then you got Bray Wyatt possibly coming. WWE still putting on the same crap, same stuff. The only good thing about WWE right now is Roman Reigns, which is sad to say that Roman, who's been getting booed the last couple of years, is the best thing about your whole show. The tag division is awful. You crushed whatever decent women's division you had as soon as you decided to have Becky squash Bianca, which was the stupidest decision. And the women's division on Raw is absolute. I'm just gonna say it's garbage. It really is. The Nikki Ash stuff, and I don't know what that situation with Rhea and Charlotte was supposed to be. At this point, I can honestly say I would prefer AEW over WWE right now. Their storylines are interesting. Their matches are pretty good. I like the talent they got there. Ruby just showed up to help out the women's division. They got a pretty good tag team. I like the mix of young talent and veterans that they have. Just keep Big Show out of the ring. Just keep Big Show out of the ring. I'm fine with him having one match every 6 months. That's fine. Just keep him out of the ring. He don't need no championships. He don't need a shot at the title. That's great. But right now they're better overall. Now I will say at some point I feel like AEW's only flaw is they are trying to push a lot of the elite members. Um, because I think after Kenny Omega, whenever Kenny Omega drops his belt, that needs to be it. No more elite people or whatever needs to be champion from that point on. Now, if they take Kenny or Cody or whatever and they put him for the TNT title or whatever title, fine, I'm cool with that. Everybody else needs a shot at the AEW title. No more elite people need a shot at the title. I don't care who it is. If they put it on Hangman Page, that's fine. If they give it back to John Moxley, that's fine. No more elite people needs the title. Cody don't need it. Omega don't need it. Just start building your roster off of that. Now, I'm gonna be honest. WWE has let so much talent go, and now it's starting to come back to bite them in the rear because you're helping out smaller promotions with all the talent that you let go. Impact is starting to do some nice things. AEW is becoming bigger. You know, especially with New Japan wrestlers coming over and intertwining. I know what I'm trying to say. So I wouldn't be surprised if at some point USA or Fox steps in and say, "Hey, if you don't get your shit together, we're gonna kick you off this program." Because we all know, unless Vince McMahon has a real reason to worry, he's not gonna do shit until it's too late. Which is why back in the day, he had to flip and flop to find certain stations for Raw or SmackDown to be on. Which I think that way USA need to do. I think USA need to put their foot in Vince McMahon's ass to quit it with this whole sitcom bullshit that he's putting on and just go back to just have everybody say go back to the Attitude Era. It's not the Attitude Era. I am fine with the PG era. Just make better storytelling. Just make better matches. Just give us newer superstars. Oh my god, I'm so goddamn tired of the same fucking rematches. Every week, I go on YouTube to see what Raw was like because I haven't watched it because it be the same shit every week. And it still be the same shit. Sheamus versus Ricochet, um, RK Bro or whatever ridiculous name they got doing the same shtick again. Somebody please destroy the 24/7 title. Please destroy it. Don't give a damn about the 24/7 title. Destroy it. Do whatever. Do whatever you gotta do with it. The tag titles are irrelevant. I feel like AJ should be back in the main event scene. I get they're trying to help Omos out, but it's AJ Styles. He don't need the tag titles. Put him back in the main event scene. If Lashley's gonna be booked as a monster, book him like you booking Roman. Give him some legit challengers. Give him some people that will make him a relevant monster. Not old ass Goldberg, who Goldberg one of my favorites. But it's time. Let Goldberg rest. Give Bobby Lashley some real competition. You could have gave him AJ. You could have gave him. Damn, that's pretty much it. You could have gave him AJ. You could have built up John Morrison as a legit threat. You could have built up Matt Riddle as a legit threat. Book Sheamus. If you calling out legends like Goldberg, you had the perfect opportunity to book him against Brock Lesnar. Why didn't you just do it? I would have been fine if they would have did Roman versus Balor at the next event and just had Lashley versus Brock at the next event. I'm fine with that. That's a good lineup for me. It would got my attention. Now, one thing that WWE did fuck up on, you had Bianca Belair drop the title and be squashed. Squashed. She didn't have a 5-minute, 15-minute match. She got squashed by somebody that's been going for damn near 2 years. Okay, maybe a year. Just had a child. And no, I'm not fine with that. Because first of all, me personally, I've had enough of Becky. I had enough of Becky Lynch. She was fine at first. She was good at first. She had a title. She had a year-long reign. Won the title at WrestleMania. Held it after WrestleMania. Held it to the next year's WrestleMania and after. All the way to Money in the Bank. She doesn't need another title. And I'm sick of this whole thing with WWE where if you're married or sleeping with somebody who's at the top, you get top level treatment. They did it with Michelle McCool. She had a title for I don't know how long because she was the Undertaker's girl. And now, because Becky is with Rollins and he's Triple H's golden boy, she's pretty much getting in the title pictures at every chance, which is crap. No, it's too much talent on SmackDown to just let Becky come in and just do whatever the hell she's doing. God, and WWE wonder why they're in the predicament that they're in right now. And they don't have any real threats right now. Now, and by threats, I mean, when CM Punk showed up, I admit I was one that was had a smile on his face at the TV screen. WWE had one major surprise, and that was Cena. That's it. They had Cena and they had Brock. That's it. If the next person after Brock has to be Rock. If it ain't the Rock, then it doesn't matter. And then people are saying, well, they're hinting at bringing Demon Balor back and blah blah blah. I don't give a fuck about Demon Balor. I really don't. Because he's gonna get squashed by Roman anyway, so it wouldn't make sense for him to come back. I would be more excited if WWE brought Rock back and we did Rock versus Roman and the Rock beat Roman and that happens, or do a swerve and the Usos turn on Roman, something like that. But other than that, I don't give a shit who he faces after Brock. I really don't. I really don't care. The only way I would care if Paul Heyman turns on Roman and that'll make it a little bit interesting, but then it'll make Roman face again, and people would really start shitting on him again because they're like, this is Vince's way to make people cheer for him. So, be honest, I really wouldn't care who wins that. I do care, and I'm saying it, Becky better lose that title real soon. Just gonna tell you, if you're gonna make her a heel, at least do heelish shit. Do some heelish shit. Make her lose the title and go crazy. Change her music. Have her get rid of that whack ass wrestling gear that she has on. Change the wrestling gear. I like her old wrestling gear where she shows thighs and shit. Do that. Go back to that. Got off topic. This whole thing was supposed to be about why I thought AEW was better. But anyway, yeah, AEW right now is better. I like the talent. I like the storytelling. I like the action. I like that it gives you that wrestling feeling, not sports entertainment, wrestling feeling. I like the wrestling feeling of it. Now, I will say this. Whether the rumors are true that Kevin Owens may leave and join, or Bray Wyatt may join, me personally, after one of those guys join, if they do, after one of them, cut it off. No more WWE guys, no more WWE legends, cut it off. We've seen this before. That way killed WCW. All them old guys wanted to join, they have their own rules about how they wanted things ran and all. No, cut it off. No more. Let that be the last big surprise. Unless